Hello. Oh, I think actually I just realized that this is the first time I've spoken today out loud. That's weird. Yeah, because I went to class early and then I came home and now I'm doing this. Okay, anyway, so that's why my voice is probably kind of raspy. Um, I didn't update last week because I had friends in town and so I guess today I'm just gonna talk about stuff. I mean, nothing really has happened. Um, I guess I'll talk about like having my friends here for this that were here last weekend. Um, they are two of my best friends from high school, and so it was cool having them up here. But they came like not at a great time. Like this weekend, I was kind of busy, and I had to go to I can't think what it was called, a forum. It was the California Forum for Graduate Studies Diversity or something like that. But so I couldn't like take them around, and like I was kind of anxious anyway, so like I didn't really want to like spend a lot of time downtown or like be out in the city for a long time, especially not like drinking and stuff like that because my stomach is still kind of fucked up, so I can't drink a lot at a time. But so like I just like wasn't super into having them here, but I mean it was fun for what it was, but they kept misgendering me, which was kind of hard, and I just didn't have the energy to correct them. Um, yeah, because I would have had to like keep correcting them over and over again, and I just not down for that sometimes. So like that was kind of hard to deal with. Um, But I mean, I'm glad I saw them. I was a little homesick, and I still am kind of homesick. But my best friend is coming up today, and she always gets my pronouns right. So that's cool. And she's not staying with me, but she's gonna come over for dinner tonight. And she does Dragon Boat, and so I'm gonna go see her row over in the lake by school. So that's cool. I don't know what else to talk about. My voice is hella raspy though. My hair is a mess. I'm gonna go see Perks of Being a Wallflower later. I'm super late on that, I know, but I just haven't gotten around to going to the movies. Um, Transitioning, I don't know. Nothing really updated there. Uh, um, I guess just talking to my dad. I've been talking to my dad a lot more. And I had a really bad panic attack on Wednesday. I don't know why. I like psyched myself into it, I think. Like I went there and I was already kind of nervous. I didn't really want to be there. I was really tired and stuff. And then like when I was there, I started like when I was listening to the speaker or it was Julia Serrano, I started like feeling really anxious and like just that I don't know if you've ever had that, but you know like that wave feeling come over you. It's like a rumbling feeling, and like I got that, and like I was sweating like a lot because it was really warm inside, because it was cold outside, and I was wearing like a sweatshirt, and yeah, and it was really bad. Like I turned to my friend who I was sitting next to, and I like wrote her a note, and I was like, oh, I can't be here right now. I'm gonna have a panic attack. So like I walked out of the building, and it was in the Mission, and so like I was gonna walk to the Castro Muni stop, and so like that was a little bit of a walk, so that was nice, like walking in the cold, and like I couldn't like going on Muni like scared the shit out of me, like being underground, even though it was only two stops underground in on that. Actually, it's only one stop underground from Castro, but still, it just I was like freaking out thinking about that, and just like thinking about getting stuck, and it was bad. So like I called my good friend who she has a car, and so like, I just want to know if she could come pick me up, and she said she couldn't, but she like her boyfriend's friend could have come pick me up. And I was like, I don't know who that is. Like I don't know, that's too much. And I like was walking, and I like thought about walking home from the Castro, which was like 5 miles. But like I started walking, and I was like, this is ridiculous. So like I stopped, and I got a cab, and I just took a cab back, and so that was not fun at all. It was horrible. And I called my dad and I talked to him about it. Um, and it's I have to remember to make an appointment for the psychiatrist. Oh, I should do that soon. And it's interesting hearing like talking to him about it because I was telling my friend about this yesterday that like I've always seen myself as on the same track as my dad but sped up, and like we're like the same person, but I'm just like everyone always told me like I'm so much smarter than my dad, and like he even told me that. So like I've always seen myself as like a golf pencil as like just like a sped up version of him, which is like really scary because he has anxiety and depression. And so I'm like, oh, so like I think that's kind of like working into me too, and like especially like academically, and like as I'm gonna graduate next semester, and I'm starting to apply, or I'm like gonna start applying to grad schools and stuff like that. It's just like really really scary. And so like now that I talk to him about stuff, he like has really practical advice for me, and like sends me links to like Eckhart Tolle and stuff like that. And I might have pronounced that wrong. I'm sorry. And it's interesting too how he's like dealing with like trying to process like me being trans, and like him asking me questions like why am I so anxious, why was I having problems, and like him trying to like get at me being dysphoric. Like he doesn't know exactly how to phrase the question, but like basically he's like, oh, is it because of your body, like he's on the right track, and it's interesting watching him deal with that. um yeah, so that's shitty, and I should go to the psychiatrist soon. um yeah. Next week is Thanksgiving break, and I'm flying home, and flying, like thinking about flying is freaking me out. And my dad told me not to think about something that's gonna happen in a week, like just deal with it then. But I'm really scared about that. So we'll see what happens there. I'm excited to go home though. I'm excited to see my brother Ricky, who I haven't seen since he's gone off to college. 'Cause he's a freshman this year. Um, I'm excited to see my extended family. I was thinking about maybe coming out to my dad's family because for Thanksgiving we have lunch with my mom's family and then dinner with my dad's, and then my dad's family is like super super. I don't want to say chill, but they're like really liberal and shit like that. They're not even liberal. They're like super radical in their thoughts, and so I mean I feel like it'd be easy if I just like told them, hey like change your pronouns and stuff. But I think that like brings on a bigger question of like my name, which I haven't talked to my parents really about. And like I do have my name picked out, and like I've thought about it a lot. So I mean, it could be an easy conversation to have, but it's still a conversation that I need to like bring myself to having. And but that should happen soon. I kind of wanted it to happen before Christmas, so like maybe my Christmas presents like they could write Elliot on it instead of my nickname. So yeah. This was longer than I thought it'd be. Um, okay. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you like my flamingo shirt because I love it. And I'll see you on the internet.